everybody, and welcome back to Harvest Moon, more Friends of Mineral Town. This is going to be the fall update in year 3. So here we are, it's the 20th of fall. Tomorrow is the Sheep Festival, which I'm going to be putting at the end of this video. And I still have 10 more days to go in the season, with everything going relatively well. I really have no complaints. If we talk to Gray, he'll have a different set of dialogue. The baby's getting big, I can't wait. I think in, Harvest Moon time, I think I have about 20 more days before I have a kid. I am the slimmest, fittest looking pregnant woman I think I've ever seen at 8 months so pregnant. That is just amazing. These overalls sure make me look good. So yeah, so he's pretty, excited that the baby's coming, and, just kind of reminds you that it's like, oh, you're gonna be a parent soon, watch out. Parenthood. Scary, fun stuff. So because the festival is tomorrow, I am going to just go around the farm and just kind of show off what it is I've been doing. More or less just kind of the same stuff that I've been doing last season, but there's a couple things I'm going to do in this video. First thing I'm going to do, we're going to go look around for the Jewels of Truth. I'd gone into a big, long-winded, boring explanation that I'm sure put a lot of you to sleep in the last video about some of the collectible jewels you can get in this game to assemble some really powerful gems that help the character out. Jewels of Truth, we already have one. I think we... God, how did we get it? Oh yeah, we got it from the horse race. So we got a Jewel of Truth from the horse race. There's 9 of them to collect. I was saying that I was going to try and get a lot of them, or as many of them as I could, legitimately, before the playthrough ended. So we're going to do that in this video, I think, just because they're very, very easy to get. And I'm going to show off a couple of other things that I've just been messing around with. So yeah, that is about it. So of course we're just doing the regular sort of farming stuff. I've managed to make a lot of money in this season. And I do believe this is the most money I've ever made. I actually made more money in this season than I did in summer, which is, a little bit surprising considering the fact that I grew all those pineapples in summer, and, pineapples are like $500 a pop. But I guess because pineapples only come in every, I think they take 20 days to mature, and then you can only get maybe 2 or 3 different harvests out of them. Some people might not find that worthwhile. I did end up getting quite a lot of money, but what I decided to do in fall was I decided to plant a lot of stuff that kind of comes back quickly and get a lot of money off of it. So over here on the side of my farm where I used to plant a lot of stuff, I put carrots in here. I kind of just have this set of 4 groups of crops that I put here throughout the season just to keep myself busy. It's just a little bit of extra money. I water those, and then when the sprites come in to help me water, they come over to the big fest of stuff I have over here. I kind of continued the theme that I had done in summer, where I had planted just immense, opious amounts of pineapples, hoping to get, totally stinking filthy rich off of them. I just decided to keep doing that, and I hired these sprites to help me. Now, because I've been working on the sprites watering level, they actually are pretty good, and I help them water a little bit, not much, and they can actually pretty much get the job done. As you can see, Bold has a great watering level. Stay, the one I have helping me now, is working on it. I was also getting him to help me harvest, because there's a lot of stuff to harvest. Chief is also doing very, very well, so he waters very, very quickly, and I've also been working Hoggy when I can. So I think I planted sweet potatoes, I want to say. I looked up what was the most profitable for the season, and these definitely are. I think they grow back every 2 to 3 days. In between 2 and 4 days they grow back. So they grow back very, very quickly. You get the most amount of money off of them, and because I have so many of them, I, really am doing well. I think I skipped past it when I went to this menu, but as you can see, if I go to the balance sheet, I've made $243,000 this season, and I only spent, $27,000. And if I scroll all the way down towards my balance sheet, You can see spring I made $74,000. In summer I managed to jump. I made $237,000 in that season, which was practically just pineapples. You know, I didn't spend a lot, and in this season I've already managed to make more than I did in the whole summer season, and I still have 10 days left. So I really wouldn't be surprised if I was getting upwards of, you know, 27, 28, 30,000 or 300,000 by the end of the season, which is just crazy. At this point in the game, I'm just kind of being a rich asshole because I don't really have a lot of use for the money, but it just kind of shows you how rich you really can be in Harvest Moon. I also upgraded my fishing rod, so all of my tools are Mistral. This is going to allow some tools to appear in the winter mine that I will show off when wintertime comes, or, you know, so I hope I get the opportunity to do that. Not a whole lot else is going on in the menu screen. As you can see, I still have the same amount of power berries. I haven't gotten any of those off screen. Chickens, I think I still have the same amount. I might have sold one or two, give or take, but I do believe I, you know, have always had like 6 or 7. I didn't buy any new cows, no new sheep. I'm good for feed, and I'm trying to get my lumber number back up in case I need it, but I don't really need to do that. So as you can see here, all of my chickens are doing fairly well, except for Crispy, who is unhappy for whatever reason, and I really hope she doesn't get sick, or I'm going to be really mad. Of course, you can see Bessie here has got, I think, the max amount of hearts an animal can have for you, so she's doing great. Medium rare, still doing pretty well, no complaints there. Ba, I sent off to be entered into the sheep contest. So she's got 7, I think. Yeah, 7 hearts. I don't know if that's enough. I do not know if there's a requirement for amount of hearts you need to get. But we're going to send her off with a 7 hearts and see how she does. You have to leave your sheeps, is it sheep or sheeps? I feel stupid saying sheeps, like it's not a real word. But anyways, to enter the contest, your sheep have to be unsheared. They have to be an adult. They cannot be sick, and they can't be pregnant, I think. So that's for the Sheep Festival, which again we are going to view tomorrow. There's one more thing I'm going to hopefully show off here before I go look for those Jewels of Truth. There's some stuff you get that you can't sell in your shipping bin. Van's favorite, so this is a wine. I don't think I've ever really mentioned this. This is an item that you receive in the mail every so often. If you check your mailbox, it'll say something like, "You've won the contest. Take this," and it says to give it to Van. So Van is a character from A Wonderful / Another Wonderful Life. He's the merchant in that game, and the only reason, or the only time you can really get him to show up in town is if you link this game to A Wonderful Life and he appears. So for me currently, that is absolutely useless. There's no way I can use that wine. I've got 4 of them. They're sitting on my shelf. I cannot sell them to Zach. However, I can come over to Juan and I can sell it to him because he buys my stuff too. And that's what's really cool about Juan, is if you buy an item that has value but you can't sell it to Zach, or and you don't want to throw it away, you can actually sell it to Juan. So I'm going to demonstrate that right now. I also bought the perfume and the dress just to kind of show off some optional items you can get if you're playing as a boy to impress people. But these have absolutely no use for me. I don't want to give them away because I don't really need to impress anybody, and I can't sell them. So I'm going to try and sell them to Juan, and you'll be surprised how much you can get off of these items, as well as the wine. So we're just gonna sell these and see how much I can actually make. So of course you walk up to him, say you want to sell the item. He will buy a bottle of Van's wine for $48,000. Now I have 4 of these puppies, so you know, right off the bat, and then he also changes his price. Juan's prices are really like wonky and off the charts, and he just changes them like whenever the hell he feels like it. So, you know, I have 4 of these. I got these for free. I did nothing to get these. This is like free money just laying around my house. And I didn't really realize I could sell these until I was kind of messing around the other day. I kind of just said like, oh, I'm going to try to sell these and see what happens. And sure enough, I could sell them. So I'm just, you know, I just figured I'd demonstrate that. I just sold 4 of them, you know, for an average of $50,000, so I just made like $200,000 right there, which is crazy. That's like $200,000 free dollars I had laying in my house and I didn't even know about it. Same goes with the dress. You know, his price is 12,000. Sounds good to me because I'm never going to use it, so go ahead and take it off my hands, Juan. I don't need it. And then if I try to sell the perfume, he'll buy it for like 5,800. I wonder if I can get him to up the price, because I've had him buy it for like 7,000. But maybe not today. Sometimes if you come back on a different day, he'll also sell it. Or, sorry, he'll buy it for more money, so... Anyways, I figured I'd just show that off, just to show the selling things to Juan and also the weird price spike that he has and, you know, yada yada yada. So now you can see my total's up to $738,000. I'm almost a millionaire, literally, which is pretty cool. So that's kind of another one of those kind of neat sort of tricks you don't really know about until you just play around a little bit, because I actually really didn't even know about that until I thought about it, and then I thought, oh, you know what, I can probably actually sell these. So that's that. I now have those items out of my inventory and I do not have to worry about them. Not that I'm really going to run out of shelf space or anything. There's not really any need to have, I think, 8 like slots or 8 spaces on your shelf, but they give it to you anyways, which is pretty nice. I also did try to do an experiment where I tried to sell all these other items. Like I tried to sell all of the memorabilia from The Bachelors, but it wouldn't let me. So there are items that are unsellable. You can't sell any of these kind of keepsake items. You cannot sell the Jewels of Truth. You can't sell the Harvest Goddess jewels, like any of that stuff. Wow, I'm stuttering. You just cannot sell. Oh man, I hate when my stutter kicks in. But yeah, so I did play around with that a little bit just to see how much, you know, free money I could get, and that's the result. So before the video ends, of course, we're gonna go hunt for some of the Jewel of Truth. So we're gonna go take a look around. We've got one of them, and we got it from the horse race. If you come over to your doghouse, you press A right behind your doghouse. There's one sitting right on your farm, so bada boom. Free item right there. Went into the wrong building. If you go into the area where your horse is, and you look in the horse trough, I should say, wow, boom, another one. So that's 3 so far. And the next one is going to be in town. There are 9 of these, but they're impossible to get in the first couple of years playing legitimately. In fact, if you want to get all 9 of them, you have to actually play 50 years of this game legitimately without cheating, which is just ridiculous. I don't know a single human being that would spend 50 years in this game. That is just the most ridiculous thing ever. So I'm definitely not going to be getting all of them, but you know, it's worth trying to get some of them. The next one is in a lamp post in between the church and the square. It can be in this one or it can be in this one. It's random, so just check them both. And I think the last one that I can actually get, or no, never mind, there's actually one I could buy from Juan. I should have done that when I was there, but I didn't for whatever reason. There's another one in Mary's library. So if we go upstairs and you go to the southern bookcase all the way on the right side, you inspect the bookcase, there's another Jewel of Truth. Which, now I've lost count. How many is that? 5? Yeah, we got 5 of them. And the last one we can pick up, like I just said, is from Juan. So, without doing a lot of back-breaking sort of gameplay, without doing a lot of stuff that takes up a lot of money or a lot of time, you are actually able to get 6 out of the 9. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to buy the one from Juan, just because I know Zach leaves his house at 4 o'clock, or around 4 o'clock, to do the, you know, shipping. Can I make it? Yes, I can. Just in the nick of time. So if you come to Juan's, you can buy one for 50,000 gold. That's kind of expensive, but I mean, you know, I just made 50,000 gold off of one bottle of wine, so I don't really have any right to complain. So yeah, so there's 6 out of the 9 Jewels of Truth. That's pretty much the extent of the ones I'm going to be getting in this playthrough. Because one requires you to be married for 50 years to get a house. In that house you then inspect something to get the Jewel of Truth, which is 7. The 8th one is by building this house right here and inspecting I don't know if it's inspecting the calendar or if it's playing the New Year's game. One of the two. Like, you play the New Year's game in one of the houses and you inspect the mailbox in the calendar in the other house to get the Jewel of Truth. And then the 9th one you get in Thomas's house by looking in the refrigerator after you have the other 8. So the other 3 are really difficult to get, that either require, cheating just because it's just stupidly ridiculous to try and get them, or it just requires a lot of playing of this game, like playing the absolute crap out of this game until there's nothing left. So, I mean, it's totally up to you. But that's all the ones I'll be getting. I'm gonna be shipping all this stuff here. I don't know how much money I made today. Hopefully I made quite a bit. I don't know where the sprites are at. Maybe they're almost done watering my field here. They're actually done a pretty good job. As you can see here, they've almost watered the entire thing and it's like 6 o'clock. So they did a really good job. I'm quite impressed. So that's that. I think I'm pretty much ready to close up the day. Tomorrow I should have all those sweet potatoes come in and I should be able to get a lot more money. It should be a sunny day tomorrow just because it is a festival, which is great. And yeah, pretty productive day. So let's go to bed. And it's festival day, so again, Gray just says the same generic "I'm so excited" dialogue, and the game repeats, so hooray! I'm definitely not going to make you guys watch me do all these mundane tasks again. I'll probably actually just come back after the festival's over and do them. So let's go to the square. I'm going to use my powerful powers of pressing the speed button to make it 10 o'clock, because it has to be 10 o'clock for us to be able to see this festival. And we'll go see the festival and then we can end this video, so I'll be right back. Alright, so it's 10 o'clock, let's go and see how our sheep does. I don't think I've entered a sheep before, so I guess I can talk to all the villagers. I hope your sheep wins. Yes, I hope so too. I bet your sheep will win, Nixos. Thanks, Karen. You're gonna enter a sheep, good luck. Oh, all the people and their encouraging words. Your sheep all look very happy. But I only have one sheep at the festival. Thanks, Gots. Your sheep has a kind face. I don't know why, but whenever they mention, like, the face of an animal, I just get creeped out. Jeff's like, you got a part face. Oh, it's just weird. Weird people. I bet your sheep has a good chance. Well, seeing as how you live with me, Gray, you think you'd know what my sheep look like. If your sheep doesn't win, I'll cry. Oh god, the pressure's on. I don't want a crying, screaming child throwing a tantrum. Your sheep are going to compete too. I hope you win. I'll be praying for your sheep. Yes, Harris, get down on your knees and pray to the gods that I will win this festival. Alright, so I'm not sure if I'll win, but we'll see. Let's start. Wow, 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 wow. Ah, crap, I didn't win. Well, that sucks, the big one. It's too bad for you. Don't get upset, though. Just try harder next year. That's like people's solution to everything. Just try harder. You'll get it eventually. Don't worry. All the sheep this year have such beautiful coats. Mine was apparently not beautiful enough, and I thought your sheep was a sure winner, too. No, you were wrong. Don't feel bad, Nixos. Oh, thank God she's not crying. That would be awful. Your sheep lost? Try not to get too upset. Thanks, Gots. I heard you didn't win. I can't believe it. Well, believe it, because it's true. Don't sweat it, Nixos. Thanks, Gray, for the encouraging words from my wonderful husband of the year. Don't worry, there's always next year. Well, there's kinda not, because I'm not playing next year. Don't get too sad, just work harder next year. Again, that is just their answer to everything. It's too bad about this year, but now you have a goal for next year. No, I don't. I'm leaving this festival. This sucked. I competed and I got nothing for it. Even though I didn't get anything for it, I'm pretty sure everybody knows the drill by now. If you win, your animal gets a fancy, beautiful golden crown, and they have a chance of getting you better products. You know, it's the same with the chickens. You get a crown, you get golden eggs, and then the pea eggs. Same with cows, you can get pea milk, which is better than any of the other products. It's like basically like a special kind of product. And it would be the same with the sheep. You would be able to get golden wool if your sheep won. So Unfortunately, we didn't win, but there's not really much to show for even if you do win. So I think by now you guys really know the drill, and I think that's gonna close out this video. So again, kind of a long-ish update, but we're coming up near the end. I'm actually only be doing 2 more videos in this series before it's over. So that is it for me. Thank you so very much for watching. Hope you guys really enjoyed, and I will see you next season for the finale of this game, which is a little sad. I'll see you guys then.